Hi everyone, this is Karan Muhammad, a professor at Azhar University College of Education Department of English. And in this lecture, I'll be explaining the syntax of English according to Stageberg 1981. So let's get started. Syntax can be defined as the arrangement of words and phrases to create well-formed sentences in a language. syntax أو ما يعرف بالعربية ببناء الجملة أو دراسة بناء الجملة، دراسة ترتيب الكلمات والعبارات من أجل تكوين جمل مضبوط الشكل في اللغة. Here's an example of syntax. The cat sat on a mat. Like this sentence has two basic elements. The first one is a noun phrase, and the second one is a verb phrase. The noun phrase is composed of an article and a noun, and the verb phrase is composed of a prepositional phrase, and the prepositional phrase is composed of a noun phrase, and the noun phrase is composed of an article and a noun. So, like in doing this, just like the tree diagram, we are examining the internal structure of a sentence. Someone might ask what the difference is between syntax and morphology. Morphology can be defined as the study of the internal structure of words and how words are composed of like tiny pieces. We previously called them morphemes. المورفيم أو علم الصرف يعرف على أنه الدراسة أو التحقيق في هيكل الكلمة، وكيف تكون الكلمة من قطع صغيرة ذات معنى أو جزيئات صغيرة ذات معنى أسميناها سابقا بالمورفيمات. On the other hand, syntax can be defined as the study of the internal structure of sentences and how phrases and words are put together in order to create well-formed sentences in a language. بينما عندنا syntax أو دراسة هيكل وبناء الجملة يعرف على أنه التحقيق في الهيكل الداخلي للجمل. So this is like the difference between these two linguistic aspects in a nutshell. So we have two grammatical aspects that can be studied within the umbrella of syntax: a noun phrase and a verb phrase. I'll explain a noun phrase in this video. A noun phrase consists of a noun and all the words and word groups that belong with the noun and a cluster around it. And then noun phrase يتكون من اسم وكل الكلمات العائدة لهذا الاسم. The noun itself is called the head word or the head, and the other words that cluster around it are known as modifiers. And then الاسم نفسه نسميه the head. الهد هو المكون الأساسي والجوهري للعبارة، وعندنا مكونات أخرى نسميها modifiers اللي هي تضيف لمعنى الاسم وبالتالي معنى الجملة. So what is a modifier? Modifiers are words, phrases, and clauses that affect and often enhance the meaning of a sentence. And then تجي بشكل كلمات أو عبارات أو حتى جمل قصيرة تزيد من معنى الجملة أو الاسم. We have a bunch of examples on noun phrases. As you can see, like the words written in red are the heads of all these phrases, and the ones that are written in blue are the modifiers of the head. هذه اللي مكتوبة باللون الأحمر هي الheads لهذه العبارات، واللي مكتوبة باللون الأزرق هي modifiers. The yellow tulips, we have this noun phrase that is created from the noun itself, that is known as the head, and other words that are known as the modifiers. We have that identifies the head, which is tulips, and yellow, which is an adjective that describes the tulips. Also, we can expand it, referring to the place of the tulips, by adding another modifier, which is in the garden. And this, in the last phrase, we can even expand like the yellow tulips in the garden to which were gaily blooming. So every time we write a modifier, we add something to the meaning of the word tulip or to the head in general. So these are words, phrases, and clauses that add to the head. All of these are noun phrases. بغض النظر عما إذا كانت هذه العبارات قصيرة أو طويلة، كلها نعتبرها عبارات وأيضا نقدر نعتبرها كقواعد. For example, the yellow tulips are lost. I can add like a verb phrase. The yellow tulips in the garden were lost. The yellow tulips in the garden, which were gaily blooming, are lost. So all of these are noun phrases that function as the subject. Now let's move to the essential elements of a noun phrase. الآن ننتقل إلى المكونات الأساسية أو أبسط ما يكون الnoun phrase. يتكون من 3 عناصر. A noun phrase can consist of a proper noun، يعني ممكن يتكون من اسم علم. كل أسماء العلم نعتبرها noun phrase, just like London. Or it can consist of a pronoun, whether subjective or objective pronoun, just like you, or the combination of articles, whether definite or indefinite articles, just like, the tray, a dog, an apple, and so on. So these are the fundamental parts or elements that create a noun phrase. An exercise. In this exercise, you need to underline the head of the following noun phrases. Number 1, the fence. The head here is fence, and that is a modifier. Number 2, also the fence is a head, and old and the are modifiers. Number 3, the new aluminum fence. Fence is the head, aluminum is a modifier, new is a modifier, that is a modifier as well. So all of these are, head up to number 6. Also number 7, a worn out potter. Potter is the head of the noun phrase, which is composed of the head. A worn out is a modifier, and is a modifier as well. Another exercise. In this exercise, you need to rewrite like these words that are written randomly in order to create like a well-formed noun phrase. هذه الكلمات مكتوبة بصورة عشوائية، نحتاج نعيد كتابتها حتى نكون عبارات اسم. For example, this one should be like written as follows: the small steady table. And also we need to underline the head here, which is, the table. Also number 3, a European opera great, just doesn't make sense. We need to rewrite it. Any great European opera. Opera is the head. Also, now let's choose number 6. Should be written like this: a soft bed on the head, and the head of this noun phrase is the bounce. That's it. Thanks for watching, and see you in another video.